that lecture is recorded, so no unnecessary noise. If you have doubt, you can ask. So I'm sharing my screen. You can see my exercise PDF. We will start now. And no more later. Be on time, students. Two. Okay, now we 1 minute, students. I'm set up my tool. Then I will start. I think it's time to begin.
अरे मैं वो कंप्यूटर सिखा रही हूँ।
Hello. So shall we begin? Hello.
Yes.
I said, shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We should begin now.
Okay. So I do remember that we have reached till question number 4. And so today we are going to start with the question number 5. And remember guys, the question number 5 is the most easiest one. Okay, if anybody want more sample or more explanation related to question number 4. Everybody understood question number 4, all the questions?
Yes, sir.
Pakka na?
No, sir.
So okay, somebody says no. So which one you have think that is more doubtful? I can perform an explanation for you. You can ask anyone. Question number 7.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So first tell me, what is the value of P? What is the value of P? Array, just see the question.
No question, please.
These
Look
are
at the
composite number.
Array, silly people. See here. Again, question number 4. P, Q are true, R, S are false, right? Na?
False.
So
Okay.
P is true, but it says negation P means
False.
yes, very good. It's false. Okay. And what is the value of Q?
True.
Very good. Okay. And what is the value of R?
False. Sir, true है
Yes, very good. Because it is a negation, So we will write an alternate. So we'll write true, right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, what is the value of Q?
True.
Yes, very good. True. Implies what is the value of P?
True.
Again true. Very good. Okay. What is the value of S? The value of S is false, but
That's
since
true.
it's negation, yes, very good.
True. True.
And what is the value of R?
False.
Okay. Now just see the table and start applying the method. So what happened when the case is AND or conjunction case? If anyone is false, then it always be a false,
False.
right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happened in this case? In implies?
True.
Very good. What happened in OR case or disjunction case?
True.
Very good. Okay. What happened if anyone is false in the case of conjunction?
False.
Very good. Okay. What happened here in implies? True, right? Okay. What happened in the case of disjunction? If anyone is true, then it's always
True.
be a true. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
How to solve it? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Oh, I hope you have taken the snapshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. Everybody took a screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Done, no? Okay. So let's move on to the next part. So the next part is question number 5. Write the negation of the following. In the very first question, it's asked Tirupati is in Andhra Pradesh. But what you have to write the negation of this. Means a statement which contains something which is not. Okay, with including not statement. For example, okay, Tirupati is in Andhra Pradesh. So what could be the negation of this? So I'm giving you the solution of this question. Tirupati is not in Andhra. Simple. For example, take a Ram is a student. Okay. Now you have to write the negation of this statement. So how will you write the negation? Ram is not a student. Just include a not word in your entire statement. Got the concept? For example, root 2 is a rational number. So how will you write root 2 is a rational number? How can you write the negation of this?
Root 2 is not a rational number.
So fine, let it be change the meaning. It's fine. There will be no problem with that because it says just write the negation of this. It doesn't say without changing the meaning. It's just saying you to write the negation of the following. It's like we are writing the opposite sentence. Okay, so root 2 is a rational number. Somebody says root 2 is not a rational number. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, very good. So I will ask you one more question. Let's see if you guys can give an answer or this or not. Okay, for example, 7 plus 3 is greater than 5. So how can you write this?
7 plus 3 is smaller than 5.
Yeah, fine. But you can simply say 7 plus 3
साइन
is
सर साइन छोटी कर देगा मतलब वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ
okay. And
5
equal to is totally opposite. Or you can simply say, or there is an alternative solution for this. 7 plus 3 is not greater than 5. Even this is fine. See, because this is a logic chapter, you don't have to get into so much depth that how I'm going to write. This is both are fine. You guys can take a screenshot of this. Have you done taking screenshot?
yes sir
Very good. Okay, now because the important part start from here, and you can easily expect that in board question higher chances are that the question will arrive from here. For example, there is a one solved example. It says construct the truth table for each of the following statements. You have to write the truth table of the following. So how can you write the truth table of the following? So you have already seen some truth table in the previous example. Remember I shown you before starting the first exercise? The truth table of
Yes,
conjunction, truth table of disjunction, and the truth table of implication, remember? So now we have to write the truth table of this. So how we can write the truth table of this? Let me just copy down this question. Okay, watch it very carefully. As it says, write the truth table of the following. So how we can write the truth table? First, we will write P. Okay, then we will write Q. Okay, now watch. For P, we will write value as true, true, false, and false. For Q, we will write true, false, true, false. Okay. And now always start with the bracket part. So I'm going to start with the bracket part. Q implies P. Now you guys tell me what happened in the case of implication. If the first statement is true and the second statement is false, then only false. Otherwise, it always be a true, right? So true, true. Come on, you can say along with me. True, false. If the first statement is true, the second statement is false, then only
False.
but you have missed something. Can you see the equation above? Order has changed. The order has changed. So we will say the first condition is false, the second condition is true. So it is true.
True.
Okay, now the first condition is true, the second condition is false. So true, false.
False.
Okay, and the false, false.
True.
True. Okay, and now we will solve the entire question. So P implies the bracket part, Q implies P. So start with, so P implies Q. Let me erase this much. So it's gonna be like this. P implies this part. So true, true. What will happen? Say true, right? True, true, true. False, false, true. False, true, true. Remember, the order is no. False, true is also true. If the first condition is true, second one is false, then only false. Okay. So remember, guys, the order is very important in such case. Okay. So will you all guys remember this? Say. Everybody hearing me, no?
Yes.
Just take a screenshot, because we are going to start with the exercise only, directly from the exercise. Everybody took a screenshot of this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so directly start with the exercise part. I hope now you guys know how to write the truth table, but for your simplicity, I will show you again the question. Let us start with the first question again. I hope you guys can do. Now look at very carefully. Huh? Again, we will apply the same thing. So I want everybody to follow with me. So first we will write the table of P. What is the table of P? Come on, say, what is the table of P? True, true, false, false.
False.
Hmm. Okay, then what is the table of Q? True, false, true, false,
false.
alternative. Okay. Now first, always remember which part we are going to solve? The bracket part, right now. So we will solve the bracket part. P implies Q. So let us solve. Okay, since it is P implies Q, so order would be like in the normal way. So true, 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 false, false. If the first condition is true and the second one is false, then it always gonna be false in the case of implication. False, true, true.
True.
Okay. And what about this false, false?
True.
Very good. Okay. Now the entire this square bracket we are going to solve. So P implies Q and Q. Okay. What happened in the case of and or conjunction? If any condition is false, then the entire output will also be false. Okay. So how it's gonna happen? Just see. Okay. True, true. What will happen? True, true, true. Okay. False, false. Say false, false. In the case of conjunction,
False.
false. True, true, true. True, false.
False.
Hmm. Okay. And the last part. Okay. Now this entire bracket, if you have a problem in writing in your notebook or there might be a space issue, so just write the number on it. It will be helpful. So I'm going to say number 1 implies P, right? So now let's try to find the final answer. So how are you going to write the final answer? So always remember the sequence. According to the sequence, this part will come first and the P part will come in the second because it's an implication. It's a single arrow, right now. So true, true, true. False, true, true. True, false, false, and false, false, true. Okay. I hope you all understand about this. Everybody understand how to solve this kind of a question? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I can only hear only 1 or 2 people. I don't know about the other. What happened? Does anybody that didn't get the proper breakfast? Okay. So should I erase it? Before I erase it, just take a screenshot of this. Everybody took a screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now let's solve one more question. And how about the third question? Because third question contain R. Okay, so you will get the idea how it will happen when there are 3 variables. Okay. So how we are going to solve this kind of a question? Suppose in the previous case we had only 2 variables, P and Q. But this time we have introduced one more variable which is R. So how we are going to solve this kind of a question? So since the number of variable increases, okay, so number of outcome is also going to increase it. Since there were 2 variable, okay, so we will apply the 2 की power 2 wala method and we will get the 4 outcome. I hope you remember how many rows we were created. We were created total 4 rows, but since the number of variable is increased, now the number of variable is 3. So the number of outcome in a row, it will be increases by 8. Okay, get the concept? If you didn't get the concept, I'm going to show you some. So here it is. Okay, the first part, P and Q. So how we are going to write P, Q, and R first? Okay, so for P, we will write total 8 outcomes. How? we will write 4 times true and 4 times false. See, previously we have written 2 times true and 2 times false. Why? Because there were only 2 variables. Now there are 3 variables. Okay, so how many times we will write? 4 times true, 4 times false. Again, in Q there will also be an increase, so there will be 2 times true and 2 times false. True, true, false, false. This much you have guys understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
True,
Yes, sir.
false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Okay, I hope you guys understood the basic part. You understand what happened when there are 3 variables and how we will write these columns. Okay, for the case of 3 variables, we will write for P, we will write 4T and 4F. For Q, we will write 2 times T, 2 times false, 2 times T, 2 times false. And for R, TF, 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 alternation will start. Okay, now let us start one by one the brackets. First, we will write this bracket and then second one bracket. So let's solve the first bracket. So the first bracket is P and Q. So tell me what happened in the case of conjunction. If anyone is true, sorry, if anyone is false, then output is always false, right now? So tell me, true, true,
True.
True.
take it, true, true,
True.
true, false,
False.
true, false,
False.
false, false, true,
False.
false,
False.
true, false, false, false.
False.
Okay,
False.
so only the starting is true and the rest will be false.
False.
Okay, similarly the second bracket, Q implies R. Okay, so Q, sorry, implies not, Q conjunction R. So Q conjunction R. So start. Okay, true, true, true. And what happened in the case of disjunction, by the way? Have you guys remember what happened in the case of disjunction? Can anybody tell me? Come on.
Sir, if single one is true, then it will be true.
Yes, if any one condition will be true, then the output always be a true. Okay, if any one condition is true, then the output will be true.
True.
Okay, so now tell me, true, false, true,
True.
false, true, true.
True.
Yeah, what about this? FF.
False.
False.
Yes, very good. Okay, now true, true,
True.
true, false,
True.
True.
false, true,
True.
false, false.
True.
False.
Okay, now the final step. The final step will be like this: P and Q. Double implies
By condition.
Q implies R. Okay, now by conditional or double implies, how we are gonna supposed to happen? If the both the condition is same, if the both condition is either
Then it
true
will be
or
true.
false, then only true. Otherwise, it is false.
False.
Right now. So now tell me, true, true,
True.
true, true, true,
True.
false, true,
False.
false, false.
True.
Okay, false, true,
False.
false, true,
False.
false, true,
False.
false, true.
True.
Okay, so get the concept how we are going to perform and how we can write the truth table. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Just take a screenshot of this.
Yes, sir.
We are always running out of time. And these kind of a questions are very important. Huh? This kind of a question always come for 3 marks. If there are 3 variables, it will either come for 3 marks or 2 marks, depending upon the situation. Okay, so now you guys will be able to solve all these questions without any without any issues. If you guys face any single problem, just please let me know. Okay, now jump to the second question. Okay, using the truth table, prove the following logic equivalence. Okay, can anybody guess? A single person can guess how we are going to solve this kind of a question? Okay, first of all, let me solve the first question only. Then you might get understand. So I'm gonna solve this question for you guys. Okay, again, same thing. How many variables are there? Can you guys tell me how many variables are there in this question? Come on, fast. Not 5. There are only 2 variables, P, Q. There is no R variable, right now. So types of variable, there are only 2. So we will write the truth table like this. For P, we will write true, true, false, false. For Q, we will write true, false, true, false. Okay. So now start by from LHS. So first of all, what we need here, we need negation P. To solve this, we need negation P. So let's write negation P. What is the negation of P? The P here is true,
False,
then the
false,
answer will be
true,
false.
true.
False, very good.
False, false, true, true.
True, true, yes. Now let's solve this entire one. So negation P and Q. Okay, so negation P and Q. So what will happen in the case of conjunction? If anyone is false, then the answer will be false. So false, true, false. So false, false, false. True, true, true. And true, false, false. Okay, got the concept? Now let us solve with the second part. In the second part, since we already have negation P, what we need is this bracket. So let's solve this bracket first. Okay, so P or Q. Have you see how I pronounce it? P or Q. You can call it as disjunction, but usually we pronounce it as P or Q. Okay, so let us write down the output of this P or Q. What will happen in the case of or disjunction? If anyone is true, then the output will always be a true. So true, 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 false, true, false, true, true, and the false, false is false. Okay, now we will write the disjunction of negation P and this P or Q. So we will write the disjunction of this and this. Okay, so let's write. Everybody understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us write the disjunction of this. True, false. Okay, again, true, false. True, true. False, true. False. Now look it carefully. Can you guys easily see this was the LHS part? I will write it here, LHS, and this is your RHS part. Are both the column are same? Tell me,
Sir.
are both the
Yes.
column are
sir.
same? Yes.
Yes,
So
sir, yes,
we
sir.
have,
Yes, sir.
so we had proved this. Okay, this we have to prove, and this is how we are going to prove this kind of a question. So can you guys first take the screenshot of this?
Why not, sir?
Just fast take the screenshot.
Yeah. Hello. आवाज आ रही है.
Okay, so in the question number 2, can you guys perform all this and can you take it as your assignment?
सर,
This,
असाइनमेंट के लिए नई बुक कुछ बनानी की है.
see,
या
I will
पुरानी बुक भी चलेगी.
no, sir, I will explain you how you can write your assignment and which book you require after completing your physics lecture also, since you are already running out of time. Okay, the last part, question number 3. Okay, since we have only 4 minutes left, okay, still we can do this all question in just one statement. You know how? Okay, so let me show you how we can perform this. Okay, I hope you guys remember how we performed the first question. Do you remember how we solved the first question? We just write the truth table of the following and raise a particular output depending upon our condition, right now? This was our first equation, remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what was the output? What was the output here, final output? You can see the final output was like true, true, false. It's a kind of a mixture of true, true and false, false, right? Now it's a mixture, right?
Sir.
So remember,
Yes.
if in the final output, all the value will be true, 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 then you can call it as tautology.
Tautology.
Okay, if all the final output column will contain false, 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 then we will call it as contradiction. If it comes with the mixture of both, then we will call it as contingency.
Contingency.
Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
sir.
so now you all guys can solve it because it has nothing new, same repetition. Okay, but at the end you have to write what we are getting. Either we are getting tautology, contradiction, or contingency. So this is the most important exercise because at least 1 or 2 questions is definitely going to come from this exercise. Okay, so please do not take it very lightly. Okay, so just wait, because I think it's almost finished. Just wait, let me drink some water. Okay, students, for assignment you are making same book. Your math book is your assignment book and your assignment is your exercise. Okay, students. Anything else doubt is there? An assignment is given by your WhatsApp group. We are making a personal WhatsApp group for physics and math. I'm making same group for physics and math. I'm putting
Yes,
my
sir.
assignment, right? So today assignment is your exercise 1.1, exercise 1.2.
So we can use our old book or we have to make new book for assignment?
New book. I give you the PDF of chapter, question as well as answer. After some time, if you're not able to solve the question, I give you the solution. Okay, don't worry about that. Anything else? You make fair notebook. Okay, students, you have to make fair notebook. Same old your
Okay, sir.
fair notebook you are writing. Yes. What?
तालिब तेरी आवाज कट कट के आ रही है.
Noise is breaking. Right. We have less than 1 minute. Yes. So today's homework is exercise 1.1 and exercise 1.2. Only 2 exercise. Today I am giving you the question. Okay. And your duty is submitted today in evening or either tomorrow. And tomorrow after lecture, I give you the solution of that exercise 1.1 and exercise 1.2. Understood? So no worry. Huh?
Yes, sir.
We are going very easy, slow. If you have doubt, you can ask next lecture. Tomorrow is my lecture, na? And now next lecture is mine, physics lecture again.
Yes, sir.
Yes. sir.
Yes, sir.
I give you another idea, Zoom ID. Okay. Anything else? Anyone
No,
having
sir.
any doubt?
No, sir.
It's the
No, sir.
easiest chapter.
Sir.
Okay, math easiest